NRG's been there so many times. Gen G might be the new hotness, but NRG's a volcano that's been going for an epoch here. Still hot, still going. The boys trying to cool them off on Championship Sunday. Let's get into it.
Game one brought to you by Progressive is gonna be a great one. We have the boys going up against NRG Esports. The boys, they took NRG to Game 5 in the Swiss stage. They were also scheduled to take on NRG in the previous Open before Evo's power went out. So this one, I don't think is as one-sided as many people expect, Her.
Nope, and the boys have been trying to tell us that. We heard it in the post-game interview after their last series, that NRG, in their eyes, are not that scary. You just gotta be confident against them and play your game.
I believe it was Aqua on that interview who said they like to slow the play down. You can't be afraid of the big names. You gotta get in there and challenge. Well, we'll see if the boys can live up to that game plan. The boys taking down Gen G, who's quickly become the sweetheart team in North America. Already we see Percy within 50 on the goal line. And there's another quick challenge by Evo, not giving Daniel any space. So already we're seeing some really quick challenges by the boys.
Yep, very good confidence coming into this one too. And I think a lot of that, like you said, is due in fact to the win over Gen G. They went all of the way to Game 7, and they got a long best of 7 here against NRG. They've taken a fair amount of shots here. Daniel's gonna pass this one on over to Atomic. Slow towards the backboard. Daniel's not gonna let the play in there. Beast Mode shot on target. Sneaks it past both defenders. You'd think 2 people is enough to keep it out, but no, Beast Mode's better.
Oh, and it's also a double commit by the boys. And on top of the double commit, I mean, when you see a team double commit, you want to get that shot as quickly as possible. Daniel put that up for Beast Mode to take a shot. Really nice pass from Daniel, taking advantage of that double commit.
Now they gotta get back into the swing of things here. Race back to. Little demo on the back wall. Percy gonna take his time. Atomic faster. And I feel like you are gonna see a lot of that from NRG. There's gonna be a ton of interceptions to the boys trying to get out of their half a lot. And so when you do see them out, they need to be quicker than what they are. They were very slow in the early stages of the Gen G game as far as trying to connect on pass plays to each other, but they figured it out towards the end. But you're not going to be allotted that same amount of time here against NRG.
I think the nice thing about NRG is that they can slow the play down, but if the pace does pick up, these are 3 of the fastest players that you'll see play the game. Pass out to Beast Mode. Beast Mode off the side, goes for a demo, lands it on Evo. Aqua, low boost clear, right to Daniel, who has a full tank. Tries to pass it over to Atomic. Atomic with the mid boost. Evo on the dribble. Evo, hold on a second. Beast Mode trying to make the play happen, but I was going to say Evo is also one of those players, a little bit like First Killer, who just seems to have the ability to take a series into their own hands.
And he, usually in the beginning stages of a series, he's a little quieter, not necessarily, I don't want to say off his game, but not as comfortable. So once we see Evo start to wake up, it'll be a different story, but you can't really wake up if you're completely off the field. There was a couple demos on the back end. Crazy last-ditch save from Atomic. A quick transition out, Daniel reset, still forces it down off the backboard. Another attempt from Atomic, but the boys have still managed to keep NRG just in that 1 goal lead.
They've been keeping it close. One shot causing Atomic to have to be pixel perfect on that save attempt. Now we see Beast Mode at the midfield. Pass 1, flip reset, going for a pinch. It's wrapping around. Evo, though, does take possession and goes back down. Eye pop on the landing, but it didn't fool Daniel, who gets the pinch right back off the ceiling downfield.
Percy's gonna take his time on this one. Ooh, gets under Beast Mode, and Evo to Aqua. No connect on that first send off to Aqua there. I wish he would have been able to. And that whole I wish statement is gonna happen a lot. The boys tend to get very close, but sometimes it's that second and third pass off that doesn't quite connect. And that's where a lot of those opportunities go wayside for the boys.
Evo trying to make something happen, goes for a sidewall pass, but the dive in from Percy, that's a heavy commit. Numbers advantage briefly for NRG here. Atomic's on the back wall. Atomic was going for a bump on Evo. If he landed that, would have been a goal, but still the pressure is on. Percy saves it off his own back wall. Aqua, good speed to help out there. Now Evo to push this high off the backboard where Beast Mode is waiting.
Still going off this one, right over Percy. Daniel keeping it going. Beast Mode stayed out there. Almost got it. It was on target. But I love the idea. 30 seconds left here in this game. Number one, the boys still trailing. Just a 1-goal deficit. Enough time to try and pull something off.
Oh, the pre-jump read by Beast Mode, who gets an infield pass. Daniel's last back, though. And then you could see him actually pre-jump for a moment. Was thinking he might be getting bumped. Great defense by Daniel. Beast Mode only has 23 boost to make this stop. Aqua doesn't make contact on the shot. Percy wasn't in position, and it will be a 0-second goal for NRG, who take game one.
Just when you thought they were close enough, Beast Mode goes and crushes your dreams. NRG 2-0, a 0-second goal to really just pound them into the ground, and very not very expected in NA. So the boys know that they can go, like you said, toe-to-toe with NRG Esports. The biggest issue right now is one, getting a grip on those double commits. Two, you got to make connection with that ball. And three, you just got to continue to play confidently.
I think you're onto something with those double commits. We saw quite a few of those from the boys, and one of them did lead to an immediate goal with Daniel getting that nice pass out to Beast Mode. You see Beast Mode trying to get a little touch there. They're going to have to get on the same page to get past the defense as good as NRG, and also to stop an offense that's as dynamic as NRG. But these are very talented players. Evo has made a major before, and Aqua did a short stint on NRG as well. A lot of people were expecting great things from Aqua and still might get them. Same from Evo. These were two players that a lot of people expected to reach the highest elite levels of the game in North America, and they're finally having a great result here together, which is fun to see. But NRG is going to be a big test.
And I always think, you know, to be the best, you got to be able to beat the best. It's not just about believing you can do it. You got to actually be able to. And this is one of those teams that, you know, you've seen them get just close enough. But this series in particular, this is where you really start to prove your worth, right? In a semifinal, trying to attempt to get to a final for yourself. And in the meantime, doing it while taking out one of the absolute best. This one's still scoreless in the first few moments of this game. At number two, of course, it's the boys having to respond off of the game one loss.
Beast Mode couldn't get that over Percy. Atomic tips it over for Daniel to try to clear out, and a good read by Daniel. A couple times we've seen NRG dive in on where they think that ball's going to go, and they've been able to read right. It's risky, but NRG has done a good job connecting on those predictions. Atomic tries to slow it down. Will peel off the ball. Oh, and Daniel, like I said, I guess just left the game. So there's got to be a pause, right? Someone just left.
Somebody want to call it?
On the clock, 0-0. Let's get this one going.
Right now, NRG, they do have a lead. It will get added back, I'm sure. But they are up by one. It is on the boys to try and catch up. So this one goes to the backboard. The boys in their half. Percy's going to take a slow shot towards net. Saw Aqua want to try and take advantage. Daniel just a bit faster than them, though, on that play.
I mean, I might be crazy. I don't remember that goal. I think it is 0-0, but maybe...
Oh, no, I'm thinking one. It's been a day, man.
They are 1-0 in the series, though.
Yes.
So Daniel trying to dribble that ball out. Evo launching that towards the net. Follow-up broken up. Oh, Aqua gets a piece of it. Nice defense there by Atomic. Back pass from Evo. Percy's going to leave this for Aqua. Full boost Aqua. Lots of options. Tried to bang that off the ceiling and catch it back into a dribble. Interesting play, but it didn't pan out for the boys.
Minute 48 on this clock. Someone's gonna take that first lead
There's a
here.
pick.
Ooh. Aqua off the side. Daniel still trying to follow it. Another touch, another clear from Evo. Beast Mode immediately sends it back. There's that double commit. No boost for both,
boost,
though.
yeah.
Eventually,
good.
you would think someone takes advantage of it, but no. NRG still making their cuts, keeping this blue side.
Good game sense, though, from Evo, who was on low boost. However, NRG grind the defense to a pulp. Beast Mode. How does he continue to do it?
No one knows. Honestly, no one knows.
Beast Mode on low boost as well. Oh, he got bumped. I didn't even see it until the replay. He actually got bumped to that. He was facing the opposite direction.
I guess in those moments it works out for you to just roll with the punches there. Another one off the sidewall. Atomic shot sent off out mid, bounces out center. Follow on it was slow. Daniel had no boost, which means Atomic's up next in lineup. Pass over to Beast Mode, enough to try and make a double, maybe a triple to get it on target, but no, it's just gonna be a Daniel cleanup there. Working together to go 2-0.
NRG finds a way, whether they're team bumping to make things work or just getting those rebounds out in the middle of the field. NRG starting to look comfortable. Really good stuff from NRG in this game, and it looks like they're going to cruise to a two-game lead in the series.
See what the boys can do with a minute to go. Nice goal line save there from Aqua. Tried to send it on up. Evo caught it just slow enough. NRG's got control of that backboard too, though. Regardless, it's a shot.
Triple commit.
Two off.
Oh, and they don't convert. NRG just triple committed on that play, and still the boys weren't able to get one.
At that point, like, what do you do?
Maybe look ahead to game 3. There's a demo. Evo gets demoed as well. The net was open for a moment, but first he was able to respawn quickly and deny it, but it's looking like this game is in the bag for NRG. These final seconds ticking away. Boys needed to get one. I mean, I've seen a goal happen in a second, but there's no time left. NRG get the win after that slight hiccup. The disconnect from Daniel hopped back in.
It will continue to stay that way, but it is on NRG Esports to prove that to everyone else. Can't just always go based on theory. Although for now, theory's not too bad. NRG continues to keep the boys backing out.
Daniel, hesitation. Didn't work out that time. NRG did try to slow it down. Daniel will pop up to Beast Mode. Beast Mode half a tank, goes straight for goal and hits the mark. Beast Mode scoring early for NRG.
Just a nice, clean connect between Daniel and Beast Mode. Evo didn't know if Daniel was gonna be the one to take the shot, if they were gonna try and do some mind tricks on him, and well, at that point, Beast Mode was faster. He takes it, NRG up 1, the first 30-ish of this game, number 3.
Aqua hitting it off to the side, just trying to keep NRG from having clear possession. A wall pinch out to Beast Mode, who slowed down the shot. Now it'll be Percy versus Daniel one-on-one. Percy goes for the flick and flicks it far post. Good one-on-one performance by Percy.
You gotta respect it too, just a patient game. Daniel knew he had no boost, and Percy, of course, doesn't know that. Has to take a guess. Just solid placement. Tied game now. This is what the boys have been needing. Quicker responses. And the better question is, can you take a lead against NRG?
Atomic. Hope it's to the corner. Percy back to Beast Mode. Beast Mode. Ground pitching it. Aqua was there to get that stop. Evo trying to cook solo. Reset. Get anything on it. Daniel versus Percy. Percy will be able to turn and pop this for Evo, but Beast Mode beats Evo to the ball.
And Daniel's gonna attempt to get it over 1. You're gonna have to leave it there for Beast Mode to make the clear, and there it is. Uses his resources to try and get the most center on target. Evo kept that one out. Atomic's been pretty involved today, and I like seeing it. Evo weak shot out. Daniel keeps it down. Right now it's just a battle in mid for who can cross that line and stay there the longest. Right now it's gonna be NRG. Beast mode down, goes for his 50 forward. Atomic Knuckles crossbar out.
And that was a good 50 by Beast Mode to get that shot opportunity, but a clang off the post. But if Tommy gets another shot at that, probably be able to put that in. Daniel gonna try to take this off his own back wall. Hand off to Beast Mode. No, opts to go for the flip reset instead.
That's that double again, and this time they're doing it on no boost too, so it's like one clear out. You guys are stuck in orange while Beast Mode clears to your backboard. Percy had gotten there in time in this case, but it's been a few times I've seen that already. You start to get a little nervous for the boys. There's very few ways to keep up, especially if NRG end up taking this one. That's match point. You're forced to try and reverse sweep against your former champions.
Yeah, many times over former champions as well. NRG. They are a great team, as they've shown with their results. It's going to take a lot to beat them, and right now, the boys have a chance to steal a game. It's a really important game as well. Like you said, Hurt, to reverse sweep a team like NRG's feels like that's almost impossible. So, got to get the job done here and now if you're the boys.
A little pinch back. Beast Mode's done a great job of just keeping very close to this ball, anticipating a lot of where it's going to go. Daniel forward, center, big clear, just off the mark. Still is going to be a save regardless for NRG. Aqua's going to try and sneak this one in. The follow from Percy will go through. The boys have finally started to figure it out.
And what a challenge from Evo. Beast Mode's going for a stealing pinch, and surely that'll throw the defense off, right? No, Evo, it knew exactly where that ball was going, immediately cutting out that lane and putting that ball back into a dangerous spot. That challenge by Evo set up the attack and eventually led to that goal. But now we see another attack coming out from NRG. Beast Mode just missing as we approach this final minute of gameplay.
Beast Mode another shot wide. Just over a minute to go here. NRG, you know they're gonna ramp things up a little bit. Low boost all the way around. It's an easy shot for Beast Mode at that point. Nobody was quite in a position to really get back. They'd already taken their moments of their challenges. You saw the hesitation from Percy. And at that point, you're not circling back in time to catch that ball. Tied game, just over a minute left to go.
NRG erasing that lead. Daniel looking for Atomic. Atomic won that race somehow. I thought he was beat, but good speed from Atomic. Beast Mode jumps. He's not going to make contact. It'll float in. Beast Mode took a gamble by pre-jumping on this play, guessed the trajectory wrong, and paid the price.
Unfortunate, honestly a rare, situation to even get put in, but that's a huge win for the boys to have that lead regained with just 50 seconds to go. It's another shot on target. This one's sent off, demoed on back. Aqua's gonna try and stop this in the mid. He does. He catches it. Low boost. You're not gonna have enough power to reset over Atomic, but Percy is there to catch. You see Evo behind him, and they're trying their hardest to really just follow each other up, but they're inching back towards that net. An insane save from Evo keeps the boys in their lead.
Important touch from Percy as well to slow down the shot. Beast Mode has full boost here. Reset, goes for a 50, doesn't get it. Evo sneaks it around him. Daniel back to Beast Mode. Beast Mode scores!
This is the level of speed that's gonna give a team like the boys whiplash. Another catch out, this time over Percy. 10 seconds and a tied game in the semifinal. NRG really want to force this sweep. 7 seconds on the clock, shot on target, sent off by Beast Mode. Daniel trying to take it to the ground, maybe a final, up in the air. Over one, down on the ground, we've got OT.
Wow, and that just shows you that NRG always is looking for one another on the pitch. It doesn't matter if Beast Mode just made the play. If he's upfield somewhere in a spot that he could feasibly take a shot, just pass him the ball. Uh-oh, double! Oh, and it's still saved by Beast Mode! Evo actually bumped him, got the demo, and went to a bump, landed it, but Beast Mode fought through the contact to make that save. That was crazy. Beast Mode kept that out.
You actually cannot make this up for how insanely impactful he has been throughout this particular series. He's always been, but sometimes there's just a little bit extra sparkle to this guy. Aqua and the boys still trying to keep it going. They're denied the opportunity to make a transition out. Beast Mode down to the ground. They're going for the back pass, just taking their time, regaining resources. Daniel's up next. Over one, shot towards net. This one bounced up and out. Beast Mode's keeping it going to his time. And Atomic just gonna follow this one back out mid.
Always have to watch out for Daniel, the best in the game at the aerial 50s. This one lands right back to Atomic. Atomic goes for a bump. Percy, right up the gut. Beast Mode will collect it. Reset. Back down to the ground. Kicks back to Atomic, who's gonna launch it back up. Beast Mode back in the play with only 7 boosts. Gets the pass. Daniel doesn't want to commit for the shot. Beast Mode again, going for another touch past Aqua. Atomic getting a little touch himself, and Beast Mode able to steal the corner boost. Finally cleared to NRG's corner where Daniel gets it. He's 50'd, and Beast Mode misses. Daniel will tip it over to Atomic, who's off the ceiling. Atomic up in the air again. Evo breaks up the play from behind.
Not enough boost to work with too right now. It's on Beast Mode, just trying to float this one down over to Daniel. Touches the net, but it's still out, and the boys get another chance in this OT. It's a shot denied and cleared on out into that blue side. Beast Mode's gonna take it from the corner. Can NRG keep possession? Yes. Daniel goes down, bump off, no follow from Atomic. They call themselves off.
Scary moment there for the boys. Had Daniel like a wrecking ball in there, landed some bumps. Awkward ball for Atomic, who has the court in reverse. Stays behind it for a 50. Now pops it up over Aqua, picks up a small pad, cuts for the mid boost as well. Daniel takes over the play, has Beast Mode in support. Daniel going for the bump. Still contested. Beast Mode not able to get a clean shot.
Atomic's still taking his time with this one. Half of the game of regulation could be ended right here. Aqua, the nosedive down. It keeps the boys in it, but it's not gonna stop here. NRG still taking shots. Beast Mode off the side. No double to be found. No follow either as Percy clears this out to the other end, but Beast Mode's anticipated everything. The boys are just barely keeping up. Beast Mode off the backboard. Atomic to sneak in, and NRG claim match point.
The Beast Mode first man magic. It helped them get back into this game, and it helped them win it. Beast Mode.
Because the boys are putting in work. They're making NRG honestly work for some of these wins here. But now it is the point where the boys did not want to be. Backs against the wall. You got to reverse sweep your champions.
Also notable that the boys did not use their timeout. I think that is one thing that we've seen from this team is no matter how hairy the series gets, they don't seem to want to utilize that timeout. So no timeout used. We're getting right into game 4. A chance for NRG to close things out.
Let's see if they can do it here. Daniel takes his time under one. Beast Mode's trying to be speedy on it. Even with a bump, pretty decent recovery from Percy. Past one, not past two on it. No shot to come. But the boys definitely still got some grit and some fight in them in this next game. Pass off to Aqua. No pass off to another, though.
Beast Mode trying to launch that down. Atomic, the 50. Daniel, fake challenges. That was a really risky fake challenge, and it might bite him. Clanged off the bar. Evo doesn't make the shot. That was a chance for the boys that they let slip away.
Yep, and you cannot let that get away from you. They learned that the hard way in this last game. Beast Mode tried to set Daniel up. I like the bump off of him. At least they're getting creative with trying to slow NRG down, but it's not going to slow Beast Mode down off the backboard. No boost enough for a double. Daniel's going to have to catch this when he does. It's a pop-up, but Atomic's going to be the one to finish this off.
I mean, Daniel was smooth on getting that pop-up. It seems like the boys on offense just cannot read and predict what Daniel is going to do.
clear out.
Again, low boost. He has a small pad. Beast mode steps in with a lot of boost to work with, but you can see him fighting Aqua.
I feel like this follow from Beast Mode. Another pass to Atomic off the backboard. At least the boys are getting a little faster with transitions, even on the low boost, right? They're still at least right behind that ball. Daniel's faster though, reset over one. Atomic's gonna keep this play going. You saw Daniel ready to take anybody out if he needed to. Instead, that clear up stressed NRG out. Beast Mode just back in time.
That was a crazy ground double from Aqua. He even gets that perfect touch. Thought he might score it, but Beast Mode saves it off his own post. A couple of times where NRG has made that perfect stop. Excellent inputs. So mechanical from NRG. Now they're on the attack. Back pass there for Beast Mode. Beast Mode waiting to see if this gets boomed back in his direction. It was a big boom. Beast Mode will keep it in. Daniel poking it as well. This one cuts across field. Beast Mode will turn on low boost. Daniel also lobbing it across. Atomic just waiting to jump in. Still doesn't go. Beast Mode got boosted up. Is back in the action.
Like this one. Evo down over to Percy. Still, no one's been able to find anything until now. Just a small catch out on NRG, the tiniest bit of space.
I mean, Atomic just kicked it in reverse. Kicks it in reverse, takes himself out of the play. Probably thought somebody was rotating in his third man. That was a little bit comical, though.
Rare moment there. A couple of demos on the back end of things, but a 1-goal lead nonetheless, and you gotta really hold on to it, right? The few times we've seen the boys in this, it goes away very quickly. It's the NRG stepping it up already. Daniel gonna follow his own ball around into the corner here. Still manages to keep this one attempted towards center. Beast was already there, trying to take a shot. It's a great denial, though. The boys are putting hands up enough to keep them out for now, but that third one isn't even gonna be enough either. And a crazy catch out gives the boys their 2-0 lead.
Back-to-back massive saves, and Aqua not only getting the save, but also finding Percy on the breakout. This could be the start of something for the boys. Excellent performance from them, making some big defensive stops.
Now you try to hold on to it for the next minute and 7 seconds. See what NRG can do to try and get back into this particular one. Must be forward, bump on Aqua. Shot was on net. Daniel's through. You know, I said, what are you gonna give us? They said the whole team, we're all getting involved on this one.
Yeah, you got Beast Mode coming in for the bump on Aqua. You got Atomic going for a musty. Daniel says, sure, I'll move in. I'll pick up the pieces. So we still got a ball game. NRG might be able to get back into this one. Just a 1-goal lead here for the boys.
Little pop-up. Daniel's touch got sent back. Aqua's next, tries to get over Beast Mode. It's not gonna be that simple this time, but you are still in that lead. You're wasting the time that they need to get out. And Atomic catches it. Evo's hand up isn't enough to slow them down. It's just more so delaying what was almost the inevitable, the shot from Daniel.
Evo took it from Percy, who had boost. Percy might have been able to possess that a little bit more, but still it worked out for the boys. Evo getting bumped by Beast Mode from behind. Atomic also trying to bump Aqua off the ball. Aqua doing everything he can to navigate that. Daniel has some boost to work with here. Going for an air dribble. Beast Mode couldn't get the bump on Evo. Evo able to clear that out to the side.
The air dribble bump was just missing the bump, and this one is still up in the air. They're trying so hard to kill it. Daniel says absolutely not. Just pops it up with enough space.
Oh my gosh!
And it's a 0-second goal for Beast Mode!
Atomic had to half flip out of the way of Daniel. Daniel had to get up and over the bump, and Beast Mode had to beat Percy. Everything had to go right, and it does. NRG tie it up in 0 seconds.
That is defeating, but it's not over yet. The boys are gonna try Percy, ceiling pinch, team bump. There's still enough space. And right now, NRG are just collecting their thoughts and full sending. Atomic down over to Beast Mode. Beast Mode shot on target. Daniel with the cleanup, but not enough. You just gotta float it down to a teammate there, but everybody's kind of taking their time on this one.
Reset 50. Beast Mode using the wave dash to get back to the ball. Beast Mode as first man, trying to tip it, but Evo saw it coming. Evo, a little bit of boost here. Popped it up, and Percy just didn't want to commit. Off the ceiling now, Atomic uses his flip. That is game. That is match. NRG are going to the grand finals.
They are back exactly where they belong in another finals. And when you thought for a second it could have gotten away from them, they showed you why. They are the absolute best. The team play, the 0-second goal, the OT win. There's no stopping Daniel, Beast Mode, and Atomic.